What is up, YouTube, and welcome back to another amazing episode of Pet Battle PvP. Today we're going to be taking on a world quest located in Maldraxxus. You can see it's right around here on my mini-map. I actually just completed the quest, but I wanted to run how I actually completed it for you guys. This is the Mighty Minions of Maldraxxus quest to defeat Caregiver Maximilian in a pet battle. We're going to be loading up with a Void-Scarred Anubisath, a Son of Sethe, and a Nexus Whelpling. So that's going to be a humanoid, an undead, and a dragonkin. So even if you don't have these exact pets, I would heavily recommend using at least these three types of pets, because these three types have the correct resistances to deal with Maximilian's, the type of damage that he actually deals. So let's just start this off, get right into it, and show how I personally think we should take out this quest. So you can see right off the bat, he's leading off with Blug, which is actually like a really healthy humanoid pet, but he comes packed with a bunch of critter attacks. And because their critter attacks are not very effective against our humanoids, so we're just going to start off weaving in a Creeping Insanity. The way this guy uses his moves, he always uses Mudslide first, then Burrow, and then he just goes for Powerball. So because he's going to be using Mudslide first and not the Burrow, we know that we can actually just go for a Creeping Insanity here. So there's the Mudslide. It's not going to do that much. It's going to be set in the weather. And again, we're setting up Creeping Insanity. At the end of 4 rounds, he's going to take 604, and that's actually a really big number. And we want to make it so that it hits for the most amount of damage. We actually don't really ever want to use Sandstorm unless we need just a little bit more damage to finish him off. We're just going to be using mostly Spitfire Blows as he goes for a Burrow here. So there's the first Burrow. Pretty easy peasy. And again, we can super low roll this move and go 232 all the way to 431. That's one of the lowest rolls that you can actually get on this move. So we hit 237. We need to hit a little bit harder than that to make this pet actually get some value. He also high rolled the Burrow on us and hit almost 500. So you can see, yeah, we're getting the really low rolls. Normally around this time, this guy would be, I've done this quest a couple times. Normally he'd be around 800 right now, and we don't have to use one more and then finish him off with Sandstorm. So we're gonna have to hit a high roll here. Otherwise, we're gonna risk losing this pet. And I want to talk about why the Anubisath. All right, is that enough damage? 679. That's actually not enough damage. That's unfortunate. It's okay though. We'll just go for another Spitfire Bolt. We just need to be able to get in there and be able to use Sandstorm. Normally, I would have about 400 more health right now. It's not that big of a deal, but we're just gonna go for a Sandstorm, and I'm gonna talk about why this pet is like premium for taking out this quest. So Sandstorm, he is gonna outspeed us. It's not gonna be able to do a lot, and as long as you get the Sandstorm out before their Burrow comes back up, you're gonna be in a great spot. So Sandstorm hits 679, that's a lot of damage, and then he's going to be bringing out the Bone Crusher, and Bone Crusher is pretty significant because it deals a ton of damage. His first attack right here, he's always going to use this one first. It's going to do 822, and then he's going to go into using Devours, which if they ever get a killing blow, they restore 822 health, which is all like a third of its health. That's a lot. So you don't really want to use pets that can actually get KO'd. So, and you don't want any damage here. If I were to use a Spitfire Bolt or any big cooldown, he would just restore that much health. So the best thing we can do here is outspeed it, because remember, this Void-Scarred Anubisath outspeeds, and just go for a Creeping Insanity. So set up our dot, lose this pet, waste his big cooldown, and after that, all we have to do is come with the Son of Sethe. And I think Son of Sethe is a pretty good undead pet. Remember, we want the undead pet, so we can't just go for Devours and never restore our health, because undeads never really go to 0. They always just stick at 1. And also, Son of Sethe has Touch of Animus, which is super effective against beasts, so it's going to be really nice. So let's just go for a Touch of Animus, and hopefully we don't miss in the Sandstorm. It's a lot of damage. And it's going to make it so we restore a ton of health. I actually think I should probably just, I'll go for one of these, and then I'll go for the Drain Blood. No, I'll go for the Drain Blood just to get it off cooldown. Hope I don't miss. Yeah, being able to full heal yourself is always quite nice. And even if we end up losing the Son of Sethe here, it's not really that big of a deal. Just because we got to get it low enough to where we can come in with the Nexus Whelpling. And you can see the dot ticked right there, so a ton of damage. That's why we wanted to go for the Drain Blood before the dot ticked, just so we had more health to restore. And as you can see right here, he's going to get all his moves back for the most part, but we're just making him waste his time. He's blowing the big headbutt cooldown, which is huge. That's great. And he's going to go into the Devours, but he's not going to be able to actually get anything out of it, as we just go for one more Touch of Animus. That seems to be the right play. Yep. And then we're just setting up for the Nexus Whelpling to come in and finish the game. So again, he doesn't restore any health. His thing's off cooldown. He's at 399. We can actually just KO him with this move right here. I think that's probably the right play. And then we just go Arcane Storm into Mana Surge to finish off the last one. I'm an idiot, actually. Just kidding. I forgot that I was using this pet. So we actually got a lot of damage off there that I didn't think he was going to get. That was completely my fault. Dang, I should have just... No, I think I was still right, but it's fine. We're going to be able to go for the Arcane Storm this turn, I guess. It's good that we still outspeed. I think I could have actually played this just a little bit better, though. So 618 is a pretty decent number. And again, we got some health back there because of the touch of Animus. So let's see. He has power to... You can see both these moves are not very effective. Yeah, I think we're actually fine. Even if he wants to go for liftoff, we'll be in a good spot. He usually goes for this move first, which is the Wing Buffet. And it's always funny when they have that pet because, like, this is usually, like, the last pet that they have. So it's like Wing Buffet is usually never going to work. Yeah, and then we're just going to finish him off. So we almost threw just a little bit, but we were able to have, like, the correct amount of pets in the back to fully deal with the situation. And like I said, I did already complete this quest, but it took me a couple times. I had to tweak my team just a little bit. And for those of you guys that are curious, like, I would really highly recommend using the Void Scar with Anubisath. You can see the Son of Sethe played perfectly, and the Nexus Whelpling was a Dragonkin pet that had the correct resistances to block the flying attacks while also dealing a ton of damage with the Mana Surge. So hopefully that helped you guys out in your own games. If there's any quests you guys are actually curious about, you know, if you want help speeding or any pets you want to see me use in future videos, think about leaving a comment letting me know, and also subscribing to the channel. We're trying to get to 100 subscribers, so if you guys like this video, you want to see more, you know, definitely subscribe and show some support. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.